Alright, so I've got the new panel fitted in using some magnetic welding magnets to hold it in place and hold it flush with the sheet metal. And everything's cleaned up, so got the welder set on 50 wire speed and number 2 for voltage. We'll see how that does, and let's try a couple of tacks, see how it works. So I've got it tacked in, fairly happy with it, but looks like I've got some contamination over on this edge here, so I need to do some more cleaning. Blew through a little bit in those corners, and I'm not real worried about that right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a little more cleaning up on this edge here before I continue tacking. Making progress. Now I'm starting to weld in between each of the tacks, or each of the small welds. So I've got them close enough now, I'll just start overlapping on each one. I've cleaned this up several times. Feel most of the issues with getting some lousy welds because of contamination has gone away. Had a little trouble in the corners, but we'll get that taken care of. So we'll get everything welded up solid, and then grind these down and see if there's any porosity. Okay, everything's welded up, and so it's time to start grinding these welds down. And let me go figure out what I'm going to use to start out with here, and then what to finish them up with, and I'll show you what I'll use. So I decided to use an 80 grit sanding disc. These work well. You can see I've already done some on it. That's a few minutes of working. It will get hot. I mean, this produces heat, so I'll go down one side, then I'll blow it off with compressed air, and go down the next side and blow it off, cool it down. So I'll take it down fairly close with this, and we'll get a smaller disc on my little air-powered 90-degree grinder. Sorry for the bright sunshine. It's gotten pretty bright. The sun's on the basement area here. I've gotten it down as far as I'm going to go with that 80 grit 4.5-inch disc. I do have a little bit of a dish in there, but that's okay because I'm about to fill this area anyway, so that's good. I got a little bit of hump here, so I'm not sure. I may have to slit it there, flatten it, and weld it. We'll have to see, but that'll have to be taken care of. So what I'm going to use now is this rigid disc. I don't know what this is, 120 or something like that. I'm going to try this and see how that does. Okay, I got everything ground down. It's not bad. Tried to get these areas up here, and I really need to get some better body hammers with some different heads on them. But that'll get filled in right there. It's fairly flat. It's just a little low, kind of in the middle of the patch, which is fine. So that'll get filled, and so I'm generally happy with that, except for my lousy body work up here. But like I say, I do need to get some new hammers. So, next thing is to get fix the rusty battery tray.